No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Rebels will kick it away to start. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Volunteers offense will get the football first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
The Vols now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's got it on the right. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Motion from the back. They'll go to the air on third and short. Gets it out fast. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Zings it complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a second and long. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the wideout. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he's got some space. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Volunteers will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fields the punt, wants to make a play, and they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So Ole Miss offense will go to work for the first time today. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country, and how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make the move? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So here is the Tennessee offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. unloads quickly. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
You got to be so careful, too, David, because on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Hauls it in. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Back to throw, it's coming. Makes the catch. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They'll go back to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying play action. Firing to the right, complete. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Finds his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Neyland Stadium, alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Rebels will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Got a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. And the Volunteers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup, so which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Here's the pressure. Quick completion on the out route. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Back to throw, it's Cummings. Quick strike complete. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got him downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the 2nd quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Wants to go up top. The quick out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. Finds a little space. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. They want to throw it. Working that wide receiver screen. At the 35, he's loose. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided, on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
The Vols with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Fights off a defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Holds and fires complete to the right. Breaks into the open. Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Spins away from the defense. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. On the option. He'll pitch it.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Touchdown, Tennessee! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that ACC matchup that has just gone final. North Carolina went on the road and just dominated, and that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's building and prove you're legit. And did the Tar Heels ever do that? We expected to see a shakeup in the ACC. It's bound to happen in this kind of game. But this type of win is a serious statement.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Cummings. Good timing on the quick out. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Rebels line up to punt it away. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Man, what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Just a short pass to the tight end. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Back to pass on 2nd down. He lost one down the sideline. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Volunteers will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. Rides the back on the option to give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure. but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Throws for the tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. The Rebels come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll run the sneak for it.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. They've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and run to, and we'll see what they do to finish off this drive.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They're going to run it. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Back to throw, it's Cummings. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. From the shotgun, the inside give. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. The give from the gun. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Vols come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. The throw to the outside is complete. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the fourth time today. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. To fire on second down. Unloads it downfield. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. From the red zone, looking for a space. Gets it out quickly. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And the try is no good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
And the Volunteers will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Hold it, finds his man on the left. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw. It's Cummings. Got the quick pass. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on second down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Rebels send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. So here is the Tennessee offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Here's the handoff. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Got his man in the middle. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving. You give them a first down.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Looking downfield on first down. They'll run the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. The Vols in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The play-action fake. Unleashes one deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got his man. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers! On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. BYU has the lead right now, but this LaVell Edwards Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 10 over Arizona. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run play action. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking downfield, it's Cummings. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Quick shovel pass. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
Not a ton of play calls for 3rd in California when you're on offense. You know you're going to have your quarterback holding on to the football. You really got to think about how you're going to protect him. Offensive coordinator may want to think about using more max protect schemes, get more bodies in to give this quarterback a chance.
And the Volunteers will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. From the gun, running back on the move. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Cummings. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They punt it away on 4th down. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? Quick completion to the right. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Vols decide to punt it away. Man, these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They're on the cusp of what would be an historic loss, falling as the #1 team in the country unless they can pull it together here in the final moments. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's Cummings. Got his man quickly. Turning it on. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Red pass, it's complete. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this fourth down that much harder. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Off the RPO, complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The RPO, it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Volunteers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Vols have their offense in high gear. The give out of the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Quick completion on the out. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. The Volunteers look to do some damage in the red zone. It'll be a draw. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Can White cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Vols pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A first down run in the red zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Touchdown ball! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Henry's no secret about it. Line up in goal line formation. I'm going to run the ball down your throat. My guys are more physical than you. 6 points on the play.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He's got it on the right. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And here comes the offense on second down. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Complete to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. It'll be third and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And the Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. This drive will open from the 15. They'll leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to pass, it's Cummings. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Rebels want to crank the tempo. He's looking to throw on third and short. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility.
Touchdown, Tennessee! And the beatdown has ensued. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Coastal Carolina was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Conway. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Sun Belt is right now, and man, what a difference.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left. To the air. It's Cummings. Back open in the middle. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man on the right. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. That was hardly a performance worthy of a #1 team in the country, and now they have to look themselves in the mirror and see if they can get this thing right.
Yeah, they got hammered. Like, this was not competitive. This was a bad performance, and the committee watches every single week. And being the #1 team in the country, obviously you got some pressure on you, but this squad's got to perform better. They got to show up, man. This was an embarrassing loss, and Jesse, they're going to have to get some things fixed if they want to go try to compete for the ultimate prize.
I think the problem, if you're the head coach of this former #1 team, is that you've got a lot of problems to solve. What went wrong? Because they never even showed up. They didn't even look motivated in this game, and they got dominated in all 3 facets on the field. This isn't just a one-solution fix. There are a lot of question marks now. They're going to be revolving around this program, and a lot of doubters now from the outside. A lot of that energy is going to start seeping in.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.